ladies and gents, this is Miss Shay that Jim, and you're watching Jim Swap TV. Honey, let's talk about that Iyanla Fix My Life. Whew. All I have to say is, let's talk about it. Now, you gotta get comfortable. So, when I seen the preview, I was expecting it to be like, Iyanla was really gonna get my boy DMX right on together, you know. But what I like about her is she still helped get them together, but yeah. But anyway, let's talk about it. So, they started off in the studio where DMX, you know, started off his career. And they talking, and as she's talking to DMX, you can tell he like bipolar, schizo, something ain't right with his mental capacities. You understand me? Something just not right with my man mental capacities. And she's talking to him, and every time she talks to him, she's like, you know what, I'm noticing that you go into a painful place every time you talk about, you know, these things that are supposed to be super so negative, you know, or so, you know, dramatic to you. It's like it's happening all over again. She was like, why don't you turn that negative into a positive? Not your boy. He like, well, I feel that's healthy to be mad and angry and have that kind of pain. You know, he always sound like he about to bark at any time, you know. So you got to be careful when you're talking to him, because you don't know what personalities is going to come up. You understand me? And so she talking to him, and she like, well, maybe you should try that. So she goes and takes him. After they go back and forth, she goes and takes him into another part of the studio, and she has like pictures of his like past, what he's done, you know, how he's looked in the past, and you know, to really for him to face himself. Because the thing with DMX is, he said he will always have a drug problem, like, you know, like it's God ordained. Like, who says their drug problem is God ordained? But now wait, I got an uncle that the only time he's clean is when he take his butt to jail, okay? And my uncle, my mama and him came out the same kumquat, okay? My uncle, he actually told my auntie and my mom that the Lord makes a way for him to get his drugs. So, you know, when they be on them drugs, babies, they be kind of cuckoo crazy, you know. And they be needing help, you know what I'm saying? So, he was like, he didn't even want to see himself. Now, that's somebody that, you know, really is not willing to deal with themselves, you know what I'm saying, and really deal with who they are. And he didn't even want to look at himself. Now, she ain't showing you pictures of nobody else, baby. She's showing you pictures, DMX, of yourself. She was showing you know. Well, you want to hear about me and make assumptions about me through other people. Damn this, damn you, and head to hell to this, and just basically just like, Iyanla, I don't want you to fix my life. You know what I'm saying? And so he basically was like dismissing it. So Iyanla was like, well, we're not just going to stop here. If you agree to see your son, that would be, I feel, a breakthrough for your relationship with him. So she's really not trying to give up on him just quite yet, you know. But in my eyes, once he didn't want to see himself, when it's something about when you can't be presented with yourself. Because if you don't like what you see in the mirror, I always say this, if you don't like what you see in the mirror, then how can people really approach the you that you are if you're not willing to look at yourself in the mirror? You know what I'm saying? And he's not willing to look at himself in the mirror. So anywho, the session for me on my part would have been over, because there's nothing, but I'm glad that she didn't stop, because the son got a chance to really get off his chest how he felt about Papa Daddy and how Papa Daddy was acting and what the things he was doing and how it affected him. And he got a chance to see, you know, yeah, my daddy did this, my daddy did that, my daddy did this, but my daddy did what he know to do. You know what I'm saying? And so he wasn't so hurt. So anyway, when Iyanla helped his son to really look in himself, get rid of that bitterness, that anger, that, you know, they was like, the person you hate so much, you're doing the very thing he did. Excuse me. And you could repeat the pattern. And so he got his breakthrough and he cried and he was like, ooh, you know, you must be deep to make me cry. She was like, no, you just opening yourself. Okay? Now, we get to the sit down with DMX. First of all, he came in there. He looked high as a kite. Now I think they asked him if he was high and he said no. But he was heavily medicated. Okay, baby, he was heavily medicated with some of that street pharmaceutical, right? He was heavily medicated, okay? And they were really trying to get him to see, you know, make him look at himself. Long story short, my man couldn't look at himself because he heavily medicated and he needs to be in a program, you know. And he's the kind that in his mind, I will always have this addiction. I will always have this problem. I will always be this person that you all see me to be. I will always be that. And so she was like, well, whatever. So anyway, DMX blows up at her, goes all off on Iyanla, because Iyanla is trying to get DMX to understand he's not listening to what his son has to say about who he is, you know. And so DMX goes off. B, now I done told you to shut the hell up and let me talk. So he storms out. Family friend talks to DMX, calms him down, talks him into coming back in and talk to his son. His son talking to him, he talks back. DMX gives a half-a apology to Iyanla. Okay. So, anywho, the son sings a song. Then DMX asks, well, what can I do for our relationship to be together? He said, well, you have to be sober. He was like, there's no way we can communicate unless you're sober. DMX say, well, I'll always have this problem. So the next time you see me, I'll be in the casket. And the son broke down. I would never put all my love on a contingency plan. One or the other. Now DMX, and that's when it should have clicked to everybody in that room. He's the kind that loves the drug problem he has. It's something when you got people that are always constantly in and out of rehabs because they know they have an issue, they know they have a problem, so they constantly in and out of rehabs, in and out of rehabs. This brother has never taken the time to be the one to be in and out of rehabs or ever said, let me get clean, you know. And so there's a problem. So anyway, so he said, well, next time you see me, it'll be in the casket. And he about to go off again on Iyanla. Wait, before I get to that, Iyanla agreed not to say anything on her show. Now, you know you got to be a bad to the scooter and in tune with your star player when you put the shut to the up on your own damn show. You's a bad to the scooter, okay? And she got somewhere and put the shut to the up on it for her own show. And that to me says that she really was trying to help this man. But anyway, the shut to the up on it didn't last when DMX tried to cuss her out again. Then it was a wrap. She said, oh, hell no. You ain't gonna get to talk to me like that no more. Nah. Never again will you talk to me like that. She was like, matter of fact, you can leave. She was like, you gonna get out. She said, oh no. You're gonna go. She was like, you don't get to talk to me like that ever again. You don't get to talk to me like that. I mean, you know, she had to check. She said he needed to be in a detox program. He needs to be detoxed. That's just that simple. And that's what that's going to be. So, DMX and his son hadn't talked anymore since the show. And yeah. Now, read a blog. DMX was talking. Give you these, sprinkle these teas on. DMX said that Iyanla did not fix his life, according to Hip Hop Weekly. Iyanla did not fix his life. What Iyanla did was mess his life up. Now, DMX, personal message to you. Iyanla didn't mess your life up, baby. First of all, Iyanla did something you weren't even able to do, your wife wasn't even able to do, and nobody in your camp been able to do, is to get your son to realize that you got a damn disease and a problem, okay? Brother, you got a problem and you need help. And you know, Iyanla's way is to be spiritually deep and to put up the pound sign and support DMX and all that. And God bless her, that's her way. My way is totally different. Look, I ain't got that kind of time to be doing all that. Let me tell you something, brother, you need help. And until you realize that you are the problem in your own damn life, you're going to always be dysfunctional. And that's just the way it is. You can blame everybody and their mama all you want to about your life, boo. You can blame everybody. You quite can. But guess what? They are not the problem. Your mama, yes, she put you in a home, and now you still crying about that pain. Yeah, your people died, but baby, it's sad to say, life goes on. And you know, I've lost people that I truly love, grandmother, fiance that I was about to marry that same year. I mean, things happen to you in your life, and you got to be the one to realize that if X, Y, and Z transpire over here, if they did X, Y, and Z, maybe they might not have let that so soon. I mean, you know, we can't keep blaming other people and God and this person and that person and other people and God and this person and that person for what the hell going on in our life. We gotta sometime look in that mirror, looking at sinister and say, you know what, it's me, I'm the problem. I need to get help and get fixed. And that's just what it is. And also, to those that try to counsel demons or them diabolical things, stop trying to counsel demons, honey. Because that's what was transpiring with that. And I'm with Jesus. Some stuff just need to be cast on up at you. You don't need no, you need counseling, yes. But you need a counselor and somebody to cast them devils right on up out you, boo. And that's just what it is. Now, a lot of people might be like, oh, I don't believe in that. Yeah, you don't believe in the black hole, but go your butt too far into space. Oh, best to believe, boo. Best to believe. You will get swallowed up in the black hole, whether you believe in it or not. And if Jesus said it was a such thing, it is. And that's just what all I got to say about that. I'm going to leave it at that. I ain't preaching or nothing. I'm just saying it's the truth. Some folk need help. Some folk need a counselor there and a deliverance minister to help them on out. Like the mother said at the church, baby, you need to be there purging. You need to do something because, brother, you need help. And that's just what it is. And you trying to blame somebody for screwing up your life. No, baby, you screwed your own life up. Somebody just need to tell you, take responsibility for your own actions, okay? You sit up there and you cry like a baby all you want. I am not moved by your tears, sir. You need to get your life in order. You need to look at yourself, get your life and get it again. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, I need help. I need help. I'm the problem. I'm on drugs. I'm my own issue. And when you realize you your own damn issue, you can get some help. And until you realize you your own damn issue, you ain't gonna get no help. You ain't gonna get no help until you realize you your own issue. And that's the problem with a whole lot of folk. Everybody want to sit down and they want the counselor to fix it. And that's what you expected her to do, to fix it. And you want her to pat cake on you and tell you that you don't have a spirit of control, because you do. You do, sir. You do. And you wanted her to tell you, but that's something though. You know, and that's a lot of us. When we got something out of our life that we don't have control over, somehow we find a way to control something in our life. Something. Now, the thing or what you're trying to control either go out of whack or rebel. After Leah, she was more wicked than Jezebel. I'm just saying, things happen where things get out of control, it gets out of control. Baby, you need to get your life and get it again. That's all I'm going to say about that. And I could talk to you like that, DMX. Even though you may not see this video,